Chapter 1. Finding a Home and a Family. Lily leaped from each stone to another, careful not to slip into the winding river. The moon was hidden in the white and purple clouds. Lily had been traveling all day. Finally, it was time to rest in the green leaf shade. Lily looked around as she lay down, smelling the brisk air. She was searching for the packs. Lily had heard of packs about 2 leaves ago. Her mother had taught her about leaves. Every time the sun went down and the leaves fell, it had been a leaf. Her mother had died a few leaves after telling Lily that. Her brother Philo had to take care of her after that. Soon Lily had decided to leave to find the packs and be happier. Philo did not wish to go, so she had to travel without him. For a moment she was still caught in thought when she heard a rustling from behind a huge bush. A huge cat leaped out in front of her. She stopped to sniff her and muttered, "Moon traveler, what is your business here?" Lily got up and started to tell him why she was here. "So, do you know where I can find the packs?" The gray tabby stared at her, then twitched his tail for her to follow him. Lily found herself walking in the forest with a complete stranger. "Where are you taking me?" she asked, strained. "I'm taking you to my pack." He seemed to pause before continuing. "I am Waterstep, a hunter of the water pack." Lily looked at him and then realized he had stopped. "Welcome," he said, stepping forward into a very large camp. Cats all over were moving, running, and eating. Before she could eat anything, Waterstep started to move again. She quickly followed him into a medium-sized cave. The walls were covered in ivy, but the floor was smooth and soft like a large bed. A beautiful silver cat lay in some fern. When she looked up, her eyes seemed to sparkle. "Waterstep?" She nodded, then looked at Lily quite closely. "Waterstep, who is this?" "Oh, this is Lily," he said, not meeting her eyes. "Hello, Lily. I am Bloompool." "Lily, may I ask why you are here?" Lily right away explained everything she had told Waterstep. "So you wish to be part of our packs?" "Yes, I do," she said, looking at Bloompool with hopeful eyes. "Waterstep, she's too young to be an apprentice, so why don't you have her stay in the hunter's den and teach her some things?" Bloompool nudged them out. "I will be in my den thinking of how to introduce Lily to give her a proper hunting name." Lily and Waterstep padded into the nursery. "Hello, beautiful," Waterstep said, laying down next to a beautiful white cat. "Oh, hello, Waterstep." She paused, inspecting Lily. "Who is this?" Waterstep looked up at Lily. "This is Lily, a moon traveler. She has come to join the pack." "Hello, Lily. I am Snowflame." Snowflame said, licking one of her kits. Snowflame got up and whispered something in Waterstep's ears. "I know they might not accept her at first, but Bloompool has," Waterstep whispered firmly. Lily knew she wasn't supposed to hear that, so she ignored it. "Hi, Snowflame. You have beautiful kits," Lily said, smiling. "Thank you, Lily. Let me introduce them." Snowflame lay down again. "This is Fawn Kit." Lily looked at the tiny brown fur ball. "Sun Kit." Lily changed her glance to a beautiful orangish white kit who was tumbling around. "And Dark Kit, the only boy." Lily looked into the corner where a small silver kit sat looking out the holes in the ivy draping over the opening. "We'd better get going. I need to introduce her to all the hunters." Lily and Waterstep got outside. By the time they got out, the whole pack was gathered in front of a rock. Bloompool stood on the rock. "Cats of Water Pack, we have a new warrior. Her name is Lily. She is a moon traveler." Yowls of anger rose from the crowd. "She hasn't even thought. She could be a spy." "Settle down, everyone. I have news." I knew her mother. We all did. Lily's mother was Silver Mist. Everyone stared at Lily, and Lily stared at Bloompool. "My mother?" she stammered. Lily's mother had told her stories of a great hunter named Silver Mist. "Yes, she was captured by a blood pack. She must have escaped, because later I found her. She told me she was having kits and that she wished to live in the wild. Lily, when I saw you, I knew it was her daughter. You have your mother's looks, and she'll make a good hunter. Cats looked at her in amazement, but a group of 4 cats were looking at Lily with disgusted eyes. Lily, your new hunter name would be Lily Mist, after your mother. The meeting was over, and now the cats were in dens. The group of cats she had seen before was walking over to her. You'll never become your mother, daughter of Silver Mist or not. You won't do us any good, a black cat said. Leave her alone, a light gray she-cat spat. You have no right to go and spit in other cats' faces. Now leave, she hissed, stepping in front of Lily Mist. The cats ran off to the second hunter's den, looking back once or twice. I'm sorry about those mouse brains. They don't know when to quit. Oh, I'm Dewfall. Dewfall smiled, laying next to Lily Mist. Thank you, Lily Mist said. Lily Mist meowed, smiling. Lily Mist looked behind Dewfall and saw Snowflame nursing her kits. They're the only cats in the pack who won't accept you. Trust me, we're not all like that. Waterstep is nice, right? Lily said. Dewfall nodded, then she looked down. Lily Mist could see there was something bothering Dewfall, but she decided to ask later. Want to go hunting with me and Misty Twig at dawn? Dewfall asked as she pawed in the direction of a small snowshoe cat a few tail lengths away. She's my apprentice. Sure, I'd love to. Soon Dewfall had gone to the training tree, so Lily went into the hunter's den. Lily yawned as she settled into a deep sleep. Lily Mist saw 2 cats. They were both sprayed with blood, and 2 kits were on the ground wailing. Willowshade, it's over. Give it up, the Black Tom said. No, Oak Storm, I won't. The world faded into a glade over forest. A silver glowing tabby came out from a bush. The light passes through dawn. In order to save, you must travel to where the night darkens into blood. Life will be death. On you travel. 6 must come, 4 must unravel, to meet sun and moon. Sun and moon, find what you can't find. And keep going until you have the unfindable. If not careful, there will be loss. Where light meets the mountain of great new cross. Travel the distance that you took before. Take back the darkness, then find no more. Something was pushing against her pelt, making Lily Mist uncomfortable. She opened one eye, then shot up to see what it was. Dewfall was standing in front of her. Come on, Lily Mist, we need to hunt. Lily Mist padded out the cave, opening this and smelled the fresh air. A few cats were up, tending to the elders and collecting leaves. Lily Mist knew from her mother how to catch mice, rabbits, and voles. The smell of mouse hung in the air. She could hear Mouse right in front of her, under the wet leaves. Dewfall was on the other side of the large oak tree, crouched down talking to Misty Twig. Lily Mist pounced and soon had a plump mouse in her jaws. She was starting to feel like a hunter when Lily Mist remembered the dream. Skypack would have sent her this. Her mother had told her about the prophecies, and if a cat got a dream that had things that weren't part of the cat's memory, and after a small riddle, it was a prophecy. Lily Mist knew she should start gathering 5 people she trusted. After hunting, Lily Mist had went to eat a vole she caught earlier when she saw Dewfall. Dewfall, over here. Dewfall started to pad over. She got a mouse and then laid down next to Lily Mist. As soon as she sat down, Lily Mist told her about the dream. I was wondering if I could count on you to come with me, Lily Mist asked, hopeful. Dewfall paused, looking around like there was someone spying on them. You can count on me. I think I might know where that part of the forest is. The truth is, I had the same dream, but instead of cats and 2 kits, I saw a bloom pool. Before Dewfall could continue, Misty Twig leaped onto her back playfully. What's going on, Dewfall? Misty Twig asked, sliding down Dewfall's gray coat. Misty Twig, could me and Lily Mist talk real quick? Dewful said suddenly, her eyes coated in a glaze. Before Misty Twig could answer, Dewful nudged Lily Mist behind the nursery. Lily Mist, I know that Misty Twig is only an apprentice, but I don't know if I could leave without her. Dewful, are you serious? It said life will turn into death. We don't even know if she'll survive, Lily Mist argued, half disagreeing, half astonished. I know, Lily Mist, but I really need to take her. I don't know why, but I do. All right, but you need to ask Snowflame if it's okay to take her for a few days to explore the forest and camp out. If it's a no, then she can't come. They walked out behind the nursery. Dewful went in, but Lily Mist walked over to Misty Twig. Hey, Misty Twig. Lily Mist quickly told Misty Twig about the dreams, then pulled her into the empty hunter den. Dewful says she needs you to come. Is it okay if you... I'd love to! Eek, I'm so excited! Misty Twig interrupted, running around in circles. Okay, but tell your mom we are going to spend a few nights in the forest camping out, okay? Lily Mist whispered, looking around. Okay, I promise, Misty Twig squealed. Everything was under control and Waterpeck.